What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 9 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Pac-Man World 2, which was released on the Nintendo GameCube, Game Boy Advance, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation 2 by Namco and Namco Hometek. Now, this game is a sequel to the game Pac-Man World for the PlayStation 1, and essentially it's as of recently it has a remake called Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac for the Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series. And essentially the plot of the game is that Pac-Man is on a mission to get the golden fruit back from the ghost who had stolen it. That essentially freed uh the main villain of the game, Spooky, in the process. Not only had not only does Pac-Man has to get the golden fruit back, but he also has to stop Spooky from terrorizing Pac-Land too. You know. Now, it is worth noting that the Xbox, PlayStation 2, GameCube, and PC versions has 25 stages, while the Game Boy Advance version has only like 17 stages in it and everything. Uh, um, and the stages are divided up into the following worlds: Pac-Land, Treetops, Snow Mountain, Lava, Ocean, and Ghost Island and everything. And within the stages that you play, you can get a certain number of pack dots, individual fruits like apples, strawberries, and like lemons and stuff like that. Plus coins or tokens and everything. And the one thing about the tokens, you can collect the tokens to unlock some arcade cabinets that were released by Namco and stuff. And essentially, the arcade cabinets are Pac-Man, which you need 10 coins to unlock. Pack Attack, you need 30 tokens to unlock that arcade cabinet. With Pac Mania, you need 100 tokens to unlock it, and 180 for Miss Pac-Man and stuff. And for arcade cabinets, of course, the gameplay is everything about the arcade cabinet is no different in terms of gameplay and stuff like that. And essentially, within Pac-Man World 2, Pac-Man has a health meter, and if Pac-Man get hit like 3 times, he pretty much loses a life. But Pac-Man can get his health restored by either getting a pack wedge or eating 50 pack pellets and everything. Plus, he can also get some power ups like a steel pellet, which makes him invincible for around 10 seconds. And there's the power pellet. Of course, you know what happens when you get infected by playing the original Pac-Man and stuff. And a shrink pellet, which allows you to get into a smaller hole to, like, say, complete a specific level and stuff like that. Plus, Pac-Man can do a flip kick, a butt bounce, and a rev roll. Of course, he can do those for like different reasons and stuff like that and everything. Plus, Pac-Man can ice skate, swim, and stuff like that. Plus, he can drive a pack submarine and stuff like that, or and stuff in particular levels and everything. Plus, it got some boss battles, which would include the four ghosts: Pinky, Blinky, Inky, and Clyde, which they have their own like machines and stuff like that. Plus, a Spooky himself, plus a whale in the submarine, which is a weird thing to say. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's also worth noting that with the GameCube version of Pac-Man World 2, it could be either purchased as a standalone game or it's you can buy it as a bundle with the game Pac-Man Versus, which was made which was the design of the game was made by Shigeru Miyamoto, from the guy who designed Mario, Link, and Donkey Kong and stuff like that and everything. Now, the graphics and design for Pac-Man World 2 are pretty good with some nice color palettes and everything. Now, the controls and gameplay are pretty good and everything, but the camera can make it easy for you to die as far as falling in a hole is concerned, because of either the camera angle is in a certain position or it's in a fixed position and everything, so you can't see where the hole is or anything like that. So that could be frustrating and everything. Now, the sound effects and the soundtrack for Pac-Man World 2 is pretty good and everything. And I do like the fact that you're able to play the Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Attack, and Pac-Mania arcade cabinets within Pac-Man World 2 and stuff like that. Overall, it's a pretty much a good game, you know what I'm saying? And I pretty much recommend this game, whether it's the original or the remake and stuff like that. As far as the score, I definitely give it a 8 out of 10 and everything. You, you can also sound off in the comment section about Pac-Man World 2, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, and everything. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy, Big Metro Fan 9, signing off.